the best neighborhoods in all of Santa Rosa. I say this all the time. I feel like people look at Santa Rosa as just one little tiny city, but what people don't know about Santa Rosa is that there are so many different pockets, different sides of town, small little neighborhoods on the outskirts of town, and so much more. So this video, we're gonna be going over the top 5 neighborhoods in Santa Rosa. And a lot of these neighborhoods I have never even mentioned before. Stay tuned. What's up, guys? My name is Danny M. Cronin. I'm a real estate agent right here in Santa Rosa, California. And if this is your very first time to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I just looked at my analytics. 97% of you people who watch these videos do not even subscribe. So if you're interested in seeing more content just like this, learning all about living in Sonoma County, then please do hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. And also, I am a full-time real estate agent, so if you have any questions about buying, selling, investing, whatever the case is, I would love the opportunity to help you. All of my contact information is below. Call me, text me, email me, DM me, whatever is easiest for you. I would love to help. So with all of that being said, let's get into this week's video, which is all about the top 5 neighborhoods in Santa Rosa. All right, so right off the bat, we have to talk about a place. I looked back at all my videos and I never even once mentioned Bennett Valley. Now, I'm gonna talk about Bennett Valley, and I know I said the top 5 neighborhoods in Santa Rosa, but I think Bennett Valley is small enough we can kind of talk about it as its own neighborhood, when really it's basically its own kind of city, a lot of people seem to think. So Bennett Valley is on the southeast side of Santa Rosa, so you're close to a bunch of different great places. My favorite place that is close to Bennett Valley is Spring Lake, Annandale State Park. Tons of things to do there: hiking, biking, walking, playgrounds, all sorts of things. And the top thing for me, which is why this is number 1 on the list, is strictly because you get so much privacy in Bennett Valley. My wife and I were looking here. We looked at a couple different houses when we were looking at purchasing at the end of last year. And we looked at some houses in Bennett Valley and we just completely fell in love. The nostalgia and the cleanliness of homes in Bennett Valley are really unmatched. If you have to ask me, I think Bennett Valley, for what, if you're looking for privacy, if you're looking for more space, if you're looking to kind of be on, you know, not necessarily in downtown Santa Rosa, but still being like 10-15 minute drive from downtown Santa Rosa. So if you're looking for privacy, if you're looking for fun outdoor activities, more places to go, more room, and just overall like an amazing place to be. I mean, you're still within the like means of the city of Santa Rosa, and you're close to all sorts of different things, but you're on the outskirts of town, so to speak. So you kind of have the privacy that Bennett Valley has, and I think truly it's great. So Bennett Valley for me, number 1. Number 2 on my list, kind of reverting back here, a neighborhood I talk about all the time and I will continue to talk about through the end of my video making career here, and that is the Santa Rosa JC neighborhood. Like, I don't even know where to begin when we're talking about this neighborhood. My wife and I lived here before we bought another house, and I just loved this neighborhood. Like, walking around, there's little book stands everywhere. We brought our son here. We brought our son to our home at the in the JC neighborhood right when he was born. We lived there for a couple months after he was born, and then we moved into another house. But I remember like going on walks with him, and we have a French bulldog who's actually asleep right here under the table. So we would go on walks all the time. We would check out the books. We would talk to the neighbors. Like, if you're looking for a neighborhood that like just fits the vibe, the JC neighborhood is definitely one you at least have to check out. Not to mention all of the great restaurants and neighborhoods and downtown scene is literally just steps away from this neighborhood. And the JC neighborhood, unlike many other neighborhoods in Santa Rosa, is still considered affordable. You can still find homes, you know, in the high $500,000 and $600,000 range. I know it's crazy. We're talking about affordability and like $600,000 being affordable, but unfortunately, Santa Rosa has gone up in prices. So this JC neighborhood is definitely one you need to check out if you're looking for affordability. Things to do. I mean, our favorite thing of all time to do when we lived here was just to go out on walks. Go out on walks, meet new people. Like literally everybody is always outside in this neighborhood. And again, I'm going to mention the book stands that they have just about on every corner in the neighborhood. Amazing, tons of parks. Franklin Park is right down the street. That was actually one of the first. I remember when we brought our son home from the hospital, we were obviously just at home for months and months and months. I think we didn't go anywhere, I think, for about 2 months. But the first place we could not wait to go back out and go on walks again. And I think he was around, I don't know, 2-3 months when we finally took our first venture out of the house since having him. And the first place we went to was Franklin Park. It's a beautiful walk down to the park. The park is huge. Like tons of things to do. There's a huge field where we used to let our little French bulldog run around, and then we brought our son there, and just like overall, like it's just such a good vibe. I got nothing but love for the SRJC neighborhood. Number 3 on the list, again in Northeast Santa Rosa, another neighborhood I've never talked about, which is called Fountaingrove. Now, going off of the JC neighborhood, talking about affordability, Fountaingrove is on a whole nother level. It's like, you're not really going to see any home here under $1 million. They do pop up periodically, but as most of you know, probably watching this video, we did experience the Tubbs fire in 17 that did kind of sweep through Fountaingrove. So now all of the homes up there are brand new builds, and they are absolutely massive. So maybe if you're relocating here, you know, from an area where these prices are obtainable to you, I would definitely consider it. It's literally at the top of a hill, and you can overlook all of Santa Rosa. Like every single house in Fountaingrove has an amazing view. Doesn't matter what way it's facing, it has a great view. There's tons of like small little parks inside of Fountaingrove. You're just down the hill from Rinken Valley, which is another neighborhood we're gonna talk about. So you get all the access to Rinken Valley while still kind of being close to Santa Rosa, Santa Rosa's downtown area. I had a friend, I grew up playing hockey, and a lot of my friends lived in Fountaingrove and Rinken Valley and Bennett Valley. So I would spend a lot of time in Fountaingrove, and the scene there is incredible. I mean, these houses are absolutely, you're talking like, you know, 2,000 square foot and up. I think one of my friend's houses was like 3,000 square feet. And I just remember walking in and being like, where am I? But like, you're still in the city limits of Santa Rosa. So Fountaingrove, especially now, if you're looking for like a new construction, and again, those price points are obtainable to you, you have to check out Fountaingrove. Number 4 on my list, again, another neighborhood I've never talked about, and that is Oakmont. Now, Oakmont is a little bit different from all of the other neighborhoods I'm mentioning, strictly because this is a senior community. So you have to be 55 and up to live here. But Oakmont basically should be renamed the city of Oakmont, because this is not just a little tract of homes that's in the middle of town. This is basically its own city. So you have golf here, you have a swimming pool here, you have a grocery store here, you have like a whole dog park just specifically for Oakmont. And it's truly amazing. I just recently sold my in-laws a home here at the top of Oakmont with breathtaking views. I mean, truly amazing. It is pretty far out, like northeast Santa Rosa. So if you're looking for a place to kind of be, again, if you're a senior and you're looking for a place to kind of have easy access to maybe further cities east, like you can get to Napa pretty quickly, you can get to Calistoga pretty quickly, you can get to Sonoma pretty quickly. So being in this place and having access to all of these amenities that are strictly just for its residents I think is truly amazing. So Oakmont, if you're 55 and older, looking for a great house, the price points here are super, super great. So if you're looking for a great spot to hang out, if you're a senior, close access to other amazing cities, then you have to check out Oakmont. And last on my list is Rinken Valley. Again, another like part of town, kind of like Bennett Valley. It's not necessarily its own neighborhood. It's kind of its own part of town. So you have different stores that you have access to than you would if you lived kind of, you know, in Northwest Santa Rosa, or maybe even further northeast of Santa Rosa. But Rinken Valley is great. They have their own strip mall. They have their own grocery stores. They have their own parks. One of the schools up there is Maria Carrillo. That's a high school. I had a lot of friends go there. I think that's where my son is going to go. That's going to be my choice for high schools when it comes to that time for him. But Rinken Valley is great. You know, you have access to a neighborhood that I love, that I have some friends in, which is called Skyhawk. So if you're looking to kind of be, again, kind of on that edge of town with a little bit more privacy, you know, have access to different stores, not necessarily be right on top of downtown Santa Rosa, you know, not necessarily living that kind of city life, Rinken Valley is a great spot to hang out. They do have tract houses here, so it's not like it's in the country or anything like that, but it's totally kind of its own part of town with access to all of these other amazing parts of Santa Rosa as well. And that is going to wrap up this week's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button if you want to see more videos just like this, all about living in or moving to Sonoma County. So if that's something you're interested in, then please do hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot. And if you have any questions, you're thinking about buying, relocating, selling, whatever the case is, again, I'm a full-time real estate agent, and I would love the opportunity to help you out. All my contact information is down below. And I'm saying a lot here, but guys, please, I just rolled out a brand new website. It's called living-in-sonoma-county.com. You're going to find all my videos there, more information about Sonoma County. We got a Facebook group. We got all sorts of things now. We're kind of rolling out. So please do go check that out, living-in-sonoma-county.com. And that's going to wrap this one up. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one.